So yesterday I was driving and listening to Motley Crue's Kickstart My Heart, and of course we all love that intro with the dive bombs, and it sounds like a motorcycle switching gears. It's really sweet. But the part I want to talk about today is the riff right after that part. When it kicks in, I always heard it starting on the wrong count. I discovered this when I thought about, okay, as soon as the drums start doing those hits and then they do the fill into the song, into the actual riff, it never quite felt right to me. It always felt like I was coming in a little bit early, like there was some kind of 3/4 measure or something thrown in there. And I thought that doesn't seem like something Motley Crue would do, so let's do a little more investigating. So what I realized is that I was starting the riff on the wrong count. I was coming in on the and of 2. So I would go like this: 1, 2. I'll do it with drums so you can hear what I'm talking about. 1, 2. So that's how I always pictured it coming in. And then when those hits happen, I always thought the hits were on the 1 and the 3, so the downbeats. So I thought it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and so on. So let's do that with the drums. 1, 2. Now the problem with doing it that way and hearing those hits on the 1 and the 3 is that as soon as we're about to kick into the main riff, what happens is you have to throw in a quick 3/4 measure in order to get on the correct beat. So those kind of things always set off a red flag in my head, and I think there's gotta be a different way to do this. So I'll do the entire intro the way I used to think it was, including that weird 3/4 riff. I'll put the 3/4 count in red so you can really see where it is, and then we'll do it the correct way afterwards, okay? Here we go. 1, 2. So I'm really curious to know how many people count it that way. Okay, now let's do it the correct way. And it takes a lot of mental adjusting, and I still don't feel completely comfortable doing it, but I'm getting there. So what we need to do now is we need to actually come in on the and of 3, and then it all starts to fall into place. The hits are actually going to be on the 2 and the 4 now, and it's going to be very strange. I'm going to show you an easy way to do this after I do the real version, okay? So this is the real version slow. 1, 2, 3. For me, it's really hard to keep my brain thinking of it in the correct counting. A lot of that is because of the accenting on the guitar. So this part. See, I'm really hitting those hard. Those are what throw me off, actually. So what I tried to do one time is just get rid of it completely. I didn't do any accents, and all of a sudden, all of this new counting made a lot more sense. So let's give it a shot. 1, 2, 3. Isn't that interesting? When I took away those accents, at least for me, it's a lot easier for me to count it the correct way. So what I did for a long time today is I just practiced it without the accents. I went like what I just did. Which, by the way, is what they do right after the chorus on the guitar. So it's almost like they were trying to give me a hint with that, but I completely missed it. Then I started to put the accents back in slowly. And by doing that a lot, I was eventually able to hear it on the correct beat. It just took a while. So what I want to do now is I want to play it faster, close to full speed, and see if it all fits together now with the new counting. So remember, we come in on the and of 3, and then those hits are on the 2 and 4. 1, 2, 3. So let me know in the comments section how you count this, if you did it my old way or the new way. Now, I confirmed that the new way is correct by watching a few live videos of Motley Crue playing this, And what happens is Tommy Lee would hit 3 hi-hats, and then Mick Mars would come in with a riff. So I know that they're coming in on the end of 3, so it all kind of clicked after I saw that. The dilemma becomes, do I just play it the old way because it worked just fine? You know, if it's not broken, don't fix it. Or do I try to change the way I hear it, the way I count it, the way I play it, and do it the real way? And the guitar nerd in me wants me to try the real way, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, I hope that was fun and interesting for you, and we'll catch you at the next video. Thanks, bye.